GP, new team, collision course, Big Deke news. I literally just said this yesterday. I think we're not going to trade George Pickens. That would be my bet. The draft is going to come and go. We're not going to trade Pickens. If anything, before this offseason ends, I could see us giving Pickens a multi-year deal. And then within, 30 minutes, an hour of that take, Pickens unfollows the Steelers on Instagram. Doesn't mean he's definitely getting traded. Doesn't mean the Steelers aren't going to give him an extension and he's going to be around long term. But it doesn't help my take that I think Pickens will be here for 2025 and he might get an extension. It's not a great sign. But doesn't Pickens do this shit all the time, though? Like that's another thing. Doesn't Pickens treat his social media like a game, and he's unfollowed the Steelers in the past, and obviously he's still on the Steelers at this point? It's not a good look at all. Like, you got to know with the platform that you have and who you are that stuff like this is going to draw attention and people are going to think the worst of it and people are going to talk about it. But there's various reasons as to why you could unfollow the team that you're employed by. Most of them aren't good. Usually it's because you're unhappy with the team and you're not getting the contract. There's a disagreement between you and the squad. That's typically what it is. But Fields gave this explanation as to why he unfollowed the Bears last offseason.
Why are you unfollowing the Bears?
Like, I still mess with the Bears. This and that. I'm just trying to take a little break. I unfollow the Bears and the NFL, bro. I'm not just trying to have football on my timeline. Like, I know y'all mess with a girl, EQ, especially you. Just because you don't follow the girl on IG don't mean you're not messing with her.
That's true. That's true. That's facts. That's fact.
Oh, so you're saying you mess with the Bears more now that you unfollow them?
Man, it's not even like that.
Okay.
It's something that I don't want to see in my timeline. I'm about to go on vacation. I don't want to see no football. And guess what?
Just get a little away for a little bit.
It's either keep Fields. We want Fields. It's either drive Caleb. So it's like, bruh, man, I'm tired of hearing the talk.
So maybe Pickens is doing that. He's just doing a social media scrub, wants to quiet the noise, quiet the rumors, quiet the negativity that he might be getting traded from the Steelers. The problem with that theory, though, is, and this even goes to Fields. I think I said it at the time when I heard Fields' comment about this stuff. The Bears' social media account, the Steelers' social media account, aren't the ones talking about you being on the trade block or posting negativity or feeding into the rumors. That's ESPN, that's the national media, that's like Steeler fan accounts, Steeler media accounts. Those are the people that you should be unfollowing. It's not the Steelers' Instagram account. They're only going to be saying positive stuff about you as long as you're employed by the team. So that's the weird part with all this. So I think in general, this isn't a good look, especially given Pickens' history with social media, being a little immature, some of the off-field antics. Because we were talking about this offseason being the one where he turns the page and starts maturing. Because this is his contract year. If he wants to be a Steeler, things are going to have to be a little different, right? We appreciate some of the on-the-field stuff, the production, but, there's just stuff that pops up with Pickens where you're like, man, I would be hesitant to give him the bag. I would be hesitant to lock him up long-term to be one of our franchise receivers. And this isn't a great sign. It's not the be-all, end-all, but given the track record, this isn't necessarily turning a new leaf. I don't think that tells you that. If anything, it leans more into how he's acted in the past, and we don't want that. Obviously, Pickens has done more things that deserve criticism than just unfollowing the Steelers. And this unfollow, too, it's not like he's been unfollowing them for the last couple of years. People are talking about he was still following the Steelers when we traded for DK Metcalf. So this – actually, that's the thing. Could this have happened weeks ago, a month ago, at some point in between the DK Metcalf trade and now? I guess we don't have those details exactly hammered out. Maybe that's the case. Who's got the time to be doing this shit? That's my other question. Who's got the time to be checking in on when players are following their teams and doing all this? I don't know. But yeah, Pickens isn't following the Steelers anymore. Again, it's not a great sign for the Pickens and Steelers relationship, and that being something that works for next year and into the future. But it's you can't go to the other side of things and say Pickens is automatically getting traded today, and him and the Steelers will be on the rocks. If he doesn't get traded, him and the Steelers will have bad back and forth throughout this offseason. It's going to be contentious. I don't think you can go that far either. It is something to raise your eyebrows about, though. It's like, these Jordan Schultz reports, maybe they're a little bit more true than what Omar Khan was telling us at his press conference a couple of days ago. But that's it for the new Pickens stuff. Now let's get into what you guys can expect for today with the live draft party that I'm going to be hosting. Still haven't decided exactly when I'm going live. I said 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, between 7 or 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe we just say 7:15. Because I'm going to be going live for Bleacher Report. So if you guys want to go to like a pre-draft watch party type of thing or a pre-draft live show, I'm going to be live over Bleacher Report, I think 6 p.m. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm doing Bleacher Report. I don't know if my schedule is going to change because the draft is today, but I'm pretty sure still 6 p.m. live over at Bleacher Report. So if you want to go for like a pregame show or something like that, I'll be there, 6 p.m. to like 6:20, 6:30. And then after that, I'll be hopping live on YouTube. Like I said, 7:15, 7:30, somewhere. I'm gonna shoot for 7:15. Shoot for 7:15. I want some leeway time in between when I'm done with Bleacher Report and when I'm starting live on YouTube. I think that'll be good. I think 45 minutes would be good between Bleacher Report and then live stream on YouTube. Want to make sure all the technical stuff is right and we're good to go. But yeah. That's that in terms of the time. But what to expect from the live party? Why it'll be cool? Why it'll be fun? Why it'll be a vibe? Why it'll be a good time? Well, I'll be there. So that's a plus, I think. I'd like to think. But in terms of other stuff to make this thing a banger, I'm thinking drink bets and giveaways. For the drink bets, the main game I'm going to be playing throughout the course of the draft is this game that me and my buddies came up with back in college, and we did it for the one draft. I think it was the Bud Dupree one, and it was cool. Basically, we went pick by pick, and we rotated amongst us, and when it was your turn, you got to take a guess at what that team was going to pick position-wise, and you got 3 guesses. So, for instance, let's say for the Steelers, I guess that we're going to take quarterback, D-line, or safety. And if we end up taking like Matthew Golden, then I owe a drink. And at the time we were doing half beers. So to keep it consistent with that, I'm going to go by the same rules. Now, I think I might be a little bit better at it this time versus last time because I should be more versed in what's going on from around the league standpoint and what team needs are completely there. But I will admit, too, I feel like I haven't been as good in my draft prep this year compared to prior years. So who knows, man? Like, anything can happen. Some of these half beers can really add up. So that's what we did. Yeah, it was a fun game we played back in the day, and I'm going to try to replicate it as best I can via this live stream draft party. And then in terms of giveaways, I was thinking this. If we hit 32, I'm at 31.2 thousand subscribers. If we hit 32, maybe I'll give like a Franco Harris jersey away. If the Steelers, these are just some thoughts off the top of my head right here. If the Steelers take a quarterback in the first round, I'll give away whatever quarterback we take. How about that? If it's Shedeur, Dart, Milroe, we'll give away that jersey. If we hit 32,000 subscribers, we'll give away a Franco Harris jersey. Some of the other ones I was thinking, I need to look at some of these draft props, but I'm thinking I'll do a if I win, you guys win scenario. If I hit on the draft prop, then I'm going to give away the amount that I put on the draft prop. So maybe there's going to be like 3 or 4 things that I put some money in, and if those hit, I'll give away the amount that I win to a random person in the chat during the live stream. So that's my thoughts. that's my thoughts right now. I'm sure there might be other cool ideas or other things we could be doing, but I think that's a good foundation for what's going to be taking place during this live draft party extravaganza. I think it'll be a good time. But that's it. Again, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I told you I was going to be making a video today. I did that. Stuck to my word. Make a video today. Reacted to the George Pickens stuff, and then gave you more details for this draft party. So stop through. It's going to be a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vid, though. Stay chilling. Peace.